Your phone shows 3 unread messages. You see them. You just don't feel like answering yet. Not because you're upset with anyone. Not because something is wrong. You simply need a moment that belongs only to you, and somehow, that moment stretches into an evening, and it feels like exactly what you needed. Most people don't understand that. They assume silence means sadness. They assume solitude means something is broken somewhere inside you. They're wrong. People who genuinely enjoy being alone aren't running away from life. They're moving toward something most others never quite reach. Here's what rarely gets said. The brain of someone who thrives in solitude processes the world differently. Research on neural activity and sensory sensitivity suggests that people who prefer calm, low-stimulation environments tend to have more active inner thought networks. The part of the brain linked to reflection, creativity, and self-awareness operates at a consistently higher level in people who spend time alone. They aren't doing nothing when they're alone. They're doing everything that matters to them. And here's something that might genuinely surprise you. People who prefer solitude tend to score higher on emotional intelligence measures, not because they talk about feelings more, but because they actually sit with them. They examine discomfort instead of distracting themselves from it. They notice patterns in their own reactions. They develop a kind of self-awareness that most socially occupied people never quite build. That's not a flaw. That's a form of quiet mastery. You probably know what it feels like to leave a gathering more drained than when you arrived. Not because the people were difficult, just because something in your system was quietly calculating the cost the whole time. Your nervous system tends to be more finely tuned than average. You pick up on subtleties others miss. A shift in tone, a change in energy, the thing someone almost said but didn't. Processing all of that takes real energy. Solitude is how you restore it. Here's the part that surprises most people. Those who spend meaningful time alone often form deeper, more genuine connections when they do engage, because they're not looking for constant social contact to feel complete. They bring their full presence to the relationships they actually choose. Quality rather than quantity, and creativity. Almost every meaningful insight throughout history arrived in a quiet moment. The mind needs open space to make unexpected connections. Noise fills that space. Silence opens it. So if you feel genuinely at peace when the house goes quiet, when plans fall through, when a whole afternoon opens up with nothing scheduled, that's not a deficiency. That's clarity. You're not avoiding the world. You're understanding it from a quieter place, and that quietly changes everything.